What's up, guys? Sports Snippets. Dennis Sullivan here on a Saturday afternoon, here to discuss some Major League Baseball playoffs as it is definitely in full swing, as we are ready to actually start the World Series in the next few days. It's just a matter of finding out who will take on the Houston Astros, as they have defeated the Boston Red Sox in Game 6 to win that series 4-2. So a big congratulations to the Astros. Before I get started here, guys, if you do like the content, of course, this video, go ahead, hit the thumbs up. That would be awesome. And feel free to subscribe to my channel, Sports Snippets with Dennis Sullivan. So it's so funny lately these days, I'll come home from work and I'll see what kind of sporting events are on, and there's so many choices to make. Talk about a good problem to have. I mean, you have Major League Baseball playoffs in the championship series, soon to be World Series mode, college football in full swing, NFL pro football in full swing, and the NBA basketball season just starting a few short days ago. So the month of October is just like, it's probably the best month. If you were to ask me to pick one month in sports to be a sports fan, I would probably say the month of October. You really can't beat it. Although the winter, I like the winter a lot, because then you have obviously the second half of, fall into winter, the second half of the NFL season, college football playoff getting ready to start. Of course, you have all that, and then the NBA. So there's a lot going on, guys. But let's talk baseball. I haven't done a video on baseball in quite some time. Been watching this. This is very good stuff here. Very interesting. Houston Astros, as mentioned, advanced to the World Series. This is going to be their third World Series appearance in the last 5 years. They also had that one against the White Sox. I think it was back in 2005 that they lost. But nonetheless, guys, the Houston Astros, and they're looking for their second World Series championship, and who knows if they'll get it. We do know it's going to come against either the Atlanta Braves or the Los Angeles Dodgers, who will be going up in Game 6, going up against each other in Game 6. It's going to be Ian Anderson getting the start for the Atlanta Braves against ace Walker Buehler on short rest. As we know, Max Scherzer was the scheduled starter for the Dodgers. He is unable to go. And as far as Scherzer's status for Game 7, I just don't know if it does go to Game 7. If there is a Game 7, by the way, that will be Sunday night. So you're looking at Saturday night Game 6, Sunday night Game 7 if necessary. Dodgers win tonight. Saturday night, there will be a Game 7. If Braves win, they will go to the World Series for the first time since 1999 for the Atlanta Braves. So, guys, I really want to talk about the Brave-Dodger Game 6 or matchup kind of thing. But before I do, let's touch on the Astros real quick. A few interesting things. First and foremost, you got Dusty Baker. If you're somewhere near my age, you're in your 50s, 40s, like that. If you're over 45, you should be pretty familiar with the name Dusty Baker, because we remember him as a left fielder for the Los Angeles Dodgers in those all those classic World Series matchups against the Yankees. And he was at the heart of that lineup. He put up some pretty big numbers. He was a good power hitter. He played for some very talented Los Angeles Dodger teams. And then he gets pretty much right after his playing days, he gets into managing, and he's been a manager in Major League Baseball for quite some time. All through the 90s for the Giants. He managed Washington Nationals, the Cubs, for about 3-4 years there. He was a manager for the Cubs when they took on the Marlins, a team that I follow, 2003 NLCS, which the Marlins won. So long story short here, Dusty Baker has had not only a long career as a manager, but relatively successful. This will now put him on the list of managers to take a team to the World Series from the American and National League. Because as you recall, 2002, he was the manager of the San Francisco Giants in the World Series. And they, unfortunately for them, would lose that World Series to the Anaheim Angels. So, where does that put us? I mean, I look at the Astros, guys. It's a lot about offense this year for them. First in batting average, first in runs scored. Seems like they have a very average, maybe a little bit above average pitching staff. But they just put up runs, guys. They score runs. Gurriel hitting about 319 during the season. Brantley's another 300 hitter, 311. Kyle Tucker was right around 300. I believe he finished right around 294. Alvarez, you got power all over the place. Yordan Alvarez, 33 home runs this season. Jose Altuve, who's basically the leader of this team for many years, 31 home runs. Kyle Tucker, 30. Tucker added 92 RBIs during the regular season. Carlos Correa, who was tremendous in the American League Championship Series, 92 RBIs. This team can score runs, guys. So we know we're going to get a lot of that in the World Series, whether they match up against the Dodgers or the Braves. I mean, this Astro team can score a lot of runs. Pitching staff is it's so-so. I mean, for the starting staff, you have Lance McCullers. He won 13 games. He's a good pitcher. 13 games during the regular season. Zach Greinke, the veteran, 11 wins. Framber Valdez, 11. Luis Garcia had 11. Ryan Stanek, who pitched in Game 6 Friday night, in the 8th inning. He's a good setup guy. He had 21 holds during the regular season. He's good out of the bullpen. Ryan Presley, we know all about him. He's a good closer, 26 saves during the regular season. Now, guys, let's finish up here in this video. Last few minutes, I want to talk Braves-Dodgers. Do you realize that the Braves were down? This is a repeat of last year's National League Championship Series, where the Braves were up 3-1. Dodgers came back, win 3 in a row, go to the World Series, and what do they do there? They win the World Series against the Tampa Bay Rays. So what happened this year? Now the Braves are up again, 3-1. Here come the Dodgers again. They win Game 5. Now we're sitting here getting ready for Saturday night, Game 6. If you do happen to watch this video on Saturday, which of course I hope you do. Game 6, as mentioned, Ian Anderson against Walker Buehler. On short rest, though, is Buehler. So here's my take on this whole thing. I really have more to talk about when it comes to the Braves. Dodgers are tremendously talented. If you were to ask me, beginning of the playoffs, who really is the best team? Who has the most talent of any team? I'm going to tell you the Los Angeles Dodgers, and I'm still going to tell you the Los Angeles Dodgers. It doesn't mean they're going to win this series, guys. I look at the Braves. One thing comes to mind. When Ronald Acuna Jr. went down with that injury, the season-ending injury, this is a classic case of other guys stepping up. That's really what it is. For the Atlanta Braves, Austin Riley puts together a monster season, hits over 300, 303. He puts up MVP-type numbers, 303, 33 home runs, 107 RBIs. Are you kidding me? Freddie Freeman, 300 hitter, 31 home runs, 83 RBIs. He scores 120 runs. I mean, other guys that stepped up this season, Ozzie Albies, 259, okay, but then he hits 30 homers, 106 RBIs, and 20 stolen bases. Dansby Swanson, 248, but then the power numbers are strong with him as well. 27 homers, 88 RBIs. He chipped in with 9 stolen bases. And Eddie Rosario really stepping it up in the postseason, guys. In the postseason, Eddie Rosario has just been awesome. So this Brave team can definitely score runs. Let's not forget now, I did bring up the Ronald Acuna Jr. Injury. The Dodgers are missing Cole Hamels. That is significant when he got hurt as well over the summer. So that's significant, guys. I gotta say that. Then the 1-2 punch of Max Fried and Charlie Morton, and then you have Anderson as well. Smiley had a good season as far as wins and losses. Smiley was 11-4, ERA a little bit higher, 4.48 regular season. But Fried and Morton had strong years. Fried at 14-7, 3.04 ERA. Morton, big strikeout pitcher, power pitcher. ERA is just a little over 3.34. Luke Jackson. Now, another thing for the Braves guys, you got some good setup men out of that bullpen. The bullpen's underrated for the Braves. I'm telling you, this is a little. When we look at last year, Braves weren't quite as complete as they are now, in my humble opinion, guys. Luke Jackson, 31 holds. Tyler Matzik, 24 holds. AJ Minter, 23 holds. That's a lot of holds coming out of the bullpen. They use their bullpen very well. Will Smith, 37 saves. So Smith had a big year out of the bullpen. So, guys, this Brave team, I think, is a little bit better offensively. It's a little bit more complete pitching staff. Not the greatest. I mean, yeah, you have Morton and you have a nice 1-2 punch. Not the greatest starting staff, though. You have Morton and Fried leading that rotation, but not the greatest rotation. A good bullpen and a very underrated offense. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or Sunday night, but I like the Braves to advance to the World Series. I think their time is now. The Dodgers are tremendous. Now, just think about it, guys. I'll close out this video with a final thought. If the Dodgers were to advance to the World Series, which could happen, I don't think a team has ever come back from 3-1 down in consecutive championship series to go to the World Series. First of all, I don't think that's ever happened. And I'm pretty sure if it has happened, it hasn't been against the same team. So that's just a thought. Because if this goes 7, whoa, look out. Those thoughts will be on a lot of baseball fans' minds, I'm pretty sure. So let me know what you think, guys. With all the hype of the football season, basketball now starting, let's not forget our national pastime here, referred to as baseball. It's a great game. No time limit in baseball. You get 27 outs. That's all you get. So I find it interesting, guys. I do. I've always been a big baseball fan. So whether you're a baseball fan or not, let me know. And if you are a baseball fan, I sure hope you're enjoying this postseason as much as I am. This is Dennis Sullivan saying I will see you, yes, you very soon. Bye for now.